Good morning, everyone. This is Julie McDonald with Microcom Technologies, and I'd like to thank all of you for attending today's webinar with Yeastar. Today's host is Jason New, and he is their Senior Training Instructor. He will be presenting today, and if anyone has any questions, please submit them in the question box, and Jason will presentation. Jason, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it. I am for now. You can go ahead and take it on over.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your participation to today's session. Once again, this is Jason from Yeastar Training Team. Glad to be here with you guys. So for today's session, we're actually going to talk about Yeastar remote working solution. So anyway, let's just jump in and check how do we make it work. All right. Now, talking about the remote working solution, guys, honestly, this is actually, we're going to talk about something not so good, which is the pandemic issue. It's really bad this year. It actually affects everyone throughout the world. So we've all been through the tough time in this year. And as we know, lots of our customers, lots of our end users, they're actually going to stay in their house. They stay in their house, but they still need a solution for their daily work. So which actually means they really need a solution for teleworking, for remote working. This is exactly what they're looking for now. And about that solution, I guess, for people, they stay in their house, what really matters for them is actually they need a solution to figure out communication. That's exactly what they need. So about the communication solution, Yeastar, we're actually going to provide you guys a platform for telephony, which is our PBX. That's quite a solution for communication. And actually, that's not what our customers want. I guess they want something more when they stay in their house. Because, when they stay in their house, something's going to be completely different. Things are going to be different, absolutely, comparing with the previous, work circumstance. So right now, the situation is different. Everyone's going to stay in their house. They don't have an IP phone or something, they don't have a desktop IP phone or some kind of devices available. They're going to stay in their house. So there is only one way for them to be connected, which is going to be a solution based on their smart devices, like their mobile, like their computer. So our solution is, we have an application which is very user friendly. It's a free application. You can get it from Google Play, from App Store. You can also get this application for the PC client. Simply just visit our website, get that application. It's called Linkus. So as we know, that application is quite functional just for, for communication. So you get this application on your mobile, on your computer. If you want to call your colleagues, go ahead. If you want to call your customers, you can make it work. Not a big deal. We can totally give you, lots of flexibility for this mobility solution. So no matter where you are, you'll be connected. But I guess people, what they want the most will be something more than just a PBX, something more than just, a communication solution. I guess now they're going to stay in their house. They have lots of work to do, not just for communication. They also need a solution for collaboration. So how about we put everything together so we can provide them, more advanced solution, which is a unified communication solution. I guess this is exactly what they're looking for under the current situation, current circumstance. So now we can provide them Yeastar PBX. Of course, if they have a Yeastar PBX, that's perfect. We can simply just give them the solution, which is Yeastar Linkus. And the point is, if you have this application on your mobile or your computer, it's quite easy for you to activate the solution for unified communication. All right, so let's have a check. I'm going to talk about more details. Well, since I mentioned about that, unified communication solution, especially when we try to provide a UC solution for remote working, well, I guess we need to handle a few challenges. Believe it or not, these are something, the real challenges. You have to handle these challenges, then you'll be able to provide customers the proper solution. I guess a few things we need to start thinking about. The first one, this solution should be quite a solution for helping them to figure out the connection. You have to make sure they will be connected wherever they are, stay in their house or remote office. Anyway, this is the first point. And second point is you're going to help them to figure out the internal communication. Like I will be able to call my colleagues, whatever he's using right now. He can use mobile, he can use computer. Anyway, this is the second one. And the third one is going to be customer connections. I'm going to work remotely. It actually means I'm going to call my customers. That's very important part of my job. So I will also need to make sure this solution is quite functional for customer connections. And then, except for that, except for communications, then I guess the only thing left here is something about the collaboration. So, like, is that possible for me to use this solution to manage my contacts, to work with my CRM, or I want to have some advanced features like instant message. I want to share documents with each other. I want to start a conference directly. Some advanced requirements, some advanced features. So generally speaking, I guess these are a few points, very important if we really want to provide a proper solution to our customers. So here comes the Yeastar solution. Now let's have a check on our solution. I'm going to talk about more details. All right. Well, guys, generally speaking, Yeastar solutions, we have on-premise solution, we have cloud-based solution. So the on-premise solution we have is called S-Series PBX. Totally have 5 different models. So we can totally just provide a proper model for our customer. Depends on their requirements. Like if this is going to be a solution for maybe a micro business user, I guess probably we can give him a S412 or maybe S20. So it just depends on them. So let's keep going. And about this on-premise solution, guys, what really important here, what really matters here about the remote working solution is actually not a PBX. PBX is not a big deal, honestly. That's actually a core system for communication. So absolutely, if they want to have a solution, they're going to deploy that box in their office. But we still get a question, that's a box for communication. So how do we have a remote working solution? Talking about remote working solution, it seems that we have lots of things to do. We have lots of things to do for configuration, for deployment. The traditional way to do that, like if I want to have a mobility solution, like an application, a software application, if I really want to make it work, traditionally we're gonna get a static IP address. We set the IP address, we deploy that IP address on the router, and then I'm going to make a port forwarding for my PBX. After that, I will also need to configure something like a NAT so I will be able to use it. But it sounds a little bit, complicated, especially under the current situation. It's not so easy for us to back to the office, do lots of configurations like that. So if there any, easier way for us to do that, well, here comes the answer. The answer is if those customers, guys, I believe some of your end users, they're currently using Yeastar PBX. I guess that's pretty good. So for those customers, they have Yeastar PBX deployed in their office. Now, the only thing they need is called Linkus Cloud Service. So pretty simple, guys. What is Linkus Cloud Service? Linkus Cloud Service is a completely new way for you to use your application remotely without any configuration. We call this as Linkus Cloud Service because when you try to use Linkus, when you try to activate Linkus on your mobile, on your computer, on your smart devices, the Linkus client, when you try to activate them, you don't have to do anything for the server configuration because right now the server is not based on your PBX. In other words, the server is based on the cloud, and this cloud is actually deployed by Yeastar globally. So it doesn't matter where you are, you simply just activate this service. After that, there you go. The cloud server is going to help you to handle the connection, the registration, the communication. And the good thing is, guys, this is a Yeastar private cloud. So definitely about the connection, about the communication. I guess people probably they just worry about the security, port forwarding, it actually means I'm going to do lots of configuration. I do worry about the security. So how about this? Is that reliable? Well, actually, about the security, it's never going to be a big deal, guys, because like I said, it's private. So we're going to use the private tunnel to secure the connection, to secure the communication. And that's quite reliable. And except for that, guys, Another benefit we can get from this Linkus cloud service is, like I said, this is a cloud-based service, right? So it's actually a value-added service based on the on-premise system. So your business model will also be a little bit different with Linkus cloud service, because previously you simply just sell the box. It's kind of like a box mover. You just sell the box to your customers. But right now, you're going to sell the box to them, and you provide the service, you provide maintenance, lots of things, and also you provide this value-added service. It's an annual subscription-based service. So when they try to use Yeastar PBX for remote working, they're going to subscribe this. So of course, this is a recurring business model. Your business model is going to be a little bit different as well. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Here's the topology. I just put a topology here to simplify the Linkus cloud service. How does it work? Well, like I said, now when we try to use Linkus cloud service for the remote working solution, pretty simple. Think about it. You can stay in the office or you can stay in your remote office. I guess 9 times out of 10 is going to be our home office. All right. So when we try to have this solution, we don't have to do anything there. We can simply just take our computer plus our mobile, get this application. And then as the super administrator, for example, if I'm the IT manager for the company, I will simply just need to accessing this PBX. I'm pretty sure we can do that. I stay in my house, I can access in my PBX directly because I'm the IT manager. I can make some configuration to accessing the system remotely with no doubt. Then I will be able to enable this Linkus cloud service directly on that PBX. So basically, I don't have to get back to my office for port forwarding, for NAT configuration. I don't. I will simply just need to stay in my house, accessing the system, enable Linkus cloud service, just one single click, on my mouse. That's the only thing I have to do. And after that, the system gonna send the activation mail to those users. So those users, they will get the activation mail. They can grab their mobile, scan the QR code to log in. That's it. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple for the configuration, and this is also reliable because it's totally secured by the private tunnel. All right. Now, as for end users, extension users, this is going to be the solution for them, the remote working solution. They will have Yeastar Linkus application on their mobile and their smart devices like computer, laptop, whatever. So, like I said, it's a free application, very user friendly. And honestly, guys, I don't think this is a big deal for people to handle this application. Everybody got a smart device or maybe multiple smart devices. So I guess it's pretty simple. Just take them probably just a few seconds. They can handle this application. This application got a very user-friendly interface. It's very handy. You jump in and take a couple of seconds. You will be able to figure out how to use this application. And besides that, this application is quite functional because you can use the application to work as a mobility extension. So you will be connected. And except for that, we also have some unified communication features, like you will be able to figure out your internal user's presence. Very important. You will also be able to use this application for instant message, sharing some documents, start a group chat, like that. And this application, the PC client, can also support CRM integration. So if you have a CRM like a Salesforce, Dynamics 365, you can make it work. The integration is pretty simple based on the API. We actually make some pre-configuration. So you'll simply just accessing your CRM system, get the authorization key, something like that, some parameters like that. Then you just put it back on the Linkus PC client. There you go. Besides that, guys, on our PBX, we got a feature which is called contacts. We have contacts management. So for the unified communication, I guess if you have a bunch of contacts information, your contacts information will also be synced on this Linkus application. For both of your mobile client and PC client. So no matter where you are, if you want to manage your contacts, go ahead. All right. So I just grabbed a few key features over here. Let's have a look here. Now, I guess I don't have to talk about every single feature, one by one, but I guess a few key features are very important. So I just put it here. Let's just have a quick look. And also, I get a few screenshots. So as we can see here, this application is quite user-friendly. Like I said, you don't have to use feature code, guys. Previously, if you have an IP phone, for end users, for extension users, they have lots of work to do. If they really want to have those features, they have to remember, they have to try their best to keep the feature codes in their mind. I don't think so. It's really complicated. Even for me, I can't remember it. But now I don't have to do it. I get this application. I can check on my screen. I can check on my mobile. Everything just, it has been posted there. I can just tap it. I can click it, and I can use it directly. So some key features will be pretty easy for me to handle it. Like if I want to start a conference, if I want to share documents, well, I can do it directly by myself. I don't even have to check the user manual, I guess. I simply grab my mobile and I will figure this out directly. Okay. And of course, we got something else, some other advanced features, which is quite functional for the remote working solution, like this. You're gonna stay in your house, work remotely with Linkus on your mobile, on your computer. So if currently you got something to do on your computer, all right. And for example, let's say currently I'm just an end user, extension user. I'm actually just take a browse on the website. Let's see the website of Yeastar, all right. For example, so right now I actually get some questions I want to ask you, Yeastar. So we got a click to call feature. So I will simply get the click to call feature on the Chrome Web Store. That's a free add-on. I get this add-on. Then when I take a look on my web browser, so here's a Yeastar contact number. I will be able to click it, send that call out through my Linkus PC client directly. Save my time. I don't have to dial those numbers, those digits one by one. So this is very functional, guys. Besides that, contacts feature, like I said, we got a contacts feature available on the PBX. So if I want to manage my contacts, well, it will be totally synchronized on my Linkus mobile client and PC client. Very functional for me, especially when I work remotely. Okay. Besides that, also we can support CRM integration, like I said before. But just be careful, guys. About the CRM integration, let me just clarify here. You guys can see we got a Zoho integration. The Zoho integration is actually based on the PBX. So if you want to use Zoho for the integration, you're actually going to configure that integration between the PBX and Zoho. But for the rest of them, like Google Contacts, Outlook, Salesforce, Dynamics 365, these four CRMs, they're actually based on the Linkus configuration. I mean, the integration is based on Linkus PC client. So when you try to figure out the integration for these four, you don't have to access in your PBX. Simply just use your Linkus PC client for the integration directly. And by the way, once we figure out the integration, no matter this is based on the PBX or based on your Linkus PC client, functionalities are the same. We're going to have three major functions. Number one, we'll be able to have incoming call pop-up. So if you have a incoming call from one of your contacts on the CRM, your CRM going to show you this pop-up automatically. This is the first one. The second one, I guess, is it's actually called journal synchronization. So like if I made a bunch of calls with these customers, uh, those records, those records, the record will be synced on the CRM as well. So next time, I don't have to, log into the PBX to check the CDR. I can just figure that out on my CRM directly. And the third one is gonna be it's gonna be click to call. The click to call feature, it depends. Like if you're gonna have if you have Zoho CRM or if you're gonna use Outlook, these two CRMs they support click to call directly, so you can use it. And if you're trying to figure out this click to call feature on the rest of them, well, actually don't forget to get the click to call application. I'm sorry, not application, the add-on on your Chrome Web Store. All right, now let's keep going. About the unified communication solution, here's another point, guys. You guys can see this is Microsoft App Source, and I just show you guys the application. Now, what I'm trying to tell you guys is this application, it's available on the App Source. So you guys can introduce some Microsoft Teams users. This is very important, very functional for them. For those Teams users, now they also work remotely, and I guess they also need a unified communication solution. So right now, if they have Teams, well, good. They have a very professional solution for collaboration. But about the unified communication solution, they still have one thing left, which is the communication platform. So now our system can also support the Teams integration. For those Teams users, all they have to do, they have Teams already. So the only thing left for them is to log into their app source, get this application, guys. Just get this application, and you can use this application for the integration between Microsoft Teams and Yeastar PBX. Now, once we figure out that integration, guess what? Now you have a much easier solution. If you prefer to use Microsoft Teams on your mobile or your computer, just go ahead with that. You don't have to use Linkus. You don't have to use IPFO. If you want to use your Teams for making calls, go ahead, because you're going to register your Teams on Yeastar PBX to work as a regular extension. That's very functional, guys. I'm pretty sure some Microsoft Teams users, they do prefer to use Teams because which is, they're totally just, I mean, they're quite uh, they just get used to use Microsoft Teams instead of some other solutions. So I'm not trying to tell them that, hey, change it. Well, you don't have to do that. If you want to use Teams, well, keep using Teams. And now, once we figure out the integration, you can use Teams for collaboration. You can also use Teams for making calls, no matter this is internal calls or external call. Okay. All right, now let's have a check here. So about our solution, the Linkus Cloud Service, how do we make it work? How do we enable this solution for end users to, to have a real remote working environment? Pretty simple, guys. Just two steps. Step one, as the IT manager, you're gonna log into your PBX, enable Linkus Cloud Service. This is step one. And step two, you're gonna send the activation mail to every single user. So every single user, they will get this activation mail. All they have to do, just grab their mobile, scan this QR code, log in. That's it. So only two steps. Pretty simple. All right. Now, guys, let's have a check on this. Why do we choose Linkus Cloud Service? So probably some people, they just want to know, hey, what's the difference? It seems that I can figure Linkus server configuration locally by myself. And why do I have to choose Linkus Cloud Service? Well, absolutely, we got some benefits you can get from Linkus Call Service. Number one, this is exactly a pretty simple solution for you to have a mobility for remote working, for collaboration, because there's nothing you need to do for configuration. I mean, think about it. This is pretty simple for you. For example, as a reseller, this is pretty simple. I don't have to do anything for configuration or maintenance. This is also very user-friendly for end users because they don't have to do anything. Previously, they might probably start thinking about, oh, I get a profile working. How can I do that? What is the configuration? End users, you can't make sure they can understand how to configure that. Some people, they know it. Some of them maybe not. So it's just complicated. Now, I guess this is a completely simplified solution. So why not? And secondly, is guys, this is a annual subscription-based service. So value-added service, which means we can get more margin. Why not? If you can make more money, this is absolutely a good choice. And by the way, about this Linkus Cloud Service, just like I showed you before, it's pretty easy for you to activate it. So you can activate Linkus Cloud Service for existing customers, log into their system, enable it. For new customers, you can absolutely introduce them about the Linkus Cloud Service, or maybe you can just enable it for them directly because Linkus Cloud Service, we do have free trial. So they can just, give it a try, have a test. And number three, currently, guys, Linkus Cloud Service for Yeastar side. I mean, currently we also have a special offer for you guys, for our customers, which is a 90-day free trial. It's not just 30-day. By default setting, you will be able to have 30-day free trial. But if you guys apply this free trial by this link, you guys can see I put a link here. So later, I think you guys probably will get my slides. You guys can check on my slides, this page. Here's the link. You click on this link, you will be able to get 90-day free trial of the Linkus cloud service. Just apply for it. So why not? 3 months, you can just have a test, give it a try. All right. And by the way, about the remote working solution, guys, another thing, just don't forget. Previously, I was talking about the solution for end users. I mean, for extension users, but how about the remote working solution for you guys? Like I was talking about how to enable Linkus cloud service for them. So probably you guys may have a question is, hey, if I'm trying to enable Linkus cloud service for my customers, how can I do that? I'm also working my house remotely. How can I do that? Well, don't worry about that, guys. We also have a remote working solution for system maintenance. You guys do remember we got a platform which is called Yeastar Partner Portal. So as a Yeastar partner, you have that user account. Don't forget to use it. Log into your partner portal, and you can find there's a very functional tool which is called remote management. So what's remote management? The remote management is the platform designed for you guys, which is for just for helping you guys to remote access the S-Series PBX, which has been deployed in your end user's office. So think about it. Now you don't have to visit their office for maintenance, for Linkus call service enable, whatever. You don't have to visit their office. You can simply use the remote management, start the remote connection directly with their PBX. You can jump into their system. You can do whatever you need for the maintenance, for the pre-configuration. This is very functional, guys. This is exactly a real remote working solution, not just for end user, but also for you guys. Okay, so like I said, if you have the Yeastar Partner Portal ID, don't forget to log in. Just use it. This is how it works. This is what we made it for. What it made for. All right. So guys, I guess that was all we have for this session. Just keep it a little bit tight, but hopefully everything will be clear. And if you guys have any questions, please just let me know.
Thank you very much, Jason, for that wonderful presentation. And it looks like I do have some questions for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first question here for you regarding Linkus. Who can we contact for support on this product if we needed to?
The Linkus support, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you guys want to know who's going to be the support for Linkus, we do have local support in the States. I guess here's the number. You guys can see here's the number. You can call that number, or you guys can also visit our Yeastar website, which is support.yeastar.com. You can submit the ticket because we have local support in the States.
Thank you, Jason. Next question here for you, also regarding Linkus. Can you tell us about the security encryption of Linkus?
Security, that's kind of like because when you enable Linkus cloud service, guys, and when you enable Linkus cloud service, then that cloud server, Linkus cloud server, is actually hosted by Yeastar. I mean that's which means that cloud server gonna help you to generate the encrypted private tunnel for the connection, for the registration, and also for communication. And as for if you want to know more details about that encryption, honestly, I'm not so clear about that encryption. Probably we need to check the documents. We just put something detailed in the documents. So currently, I don't know that details. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay, no problem, Jason. Next question here for you. Will Linkus work for other PBX brands?
Nope. I'm sorry. If you want to use Linkus, you can only have Linkus on Yeastar PBX because this is a very specific application developed by Yeastar, and it's just designed for S-Series PBX, for Yeastar PBX. I mean.
Thank you, Jason. Next question here for you. Can Linkus be used in all regions and or countries?
Yes, of course. I mean, for example, if you want to use Linkus in, let's say if you guys got a business trip, you visit China, and your Linkus is actually registered on your system, which is deployed in the States. Well, go ahead. Just make sure the network is okay, then you can use it wherever you are.
Thank you, Jason. Next question here for you. This person asks, if I make an outbound call from Linkus, will my mobile phone pay for that call?
No. If you're gonna make that outbound call through your Linkus, you're not going to spend any money on your mobile phone. Instead, you're actually gonna use your PBX trunks because you basically just use your Linkus, make an outbound call through your PBX trunks.
Thank you, Jason. Next question here for you. Can you remind us where your products are manufactured?
Manufactured is actually in China. The city where I am currently is called Xiamen. It's just over here in the city in China.
Thank you so much. Next question, you may have touched on this. Can you remind us of factory warranties?
Factory warranty about the PBX, okay? About the PBX, we provide you guys 3 years warranty, okay?
Thank you so much. That's great. 3 years. We like that. Are there any monthly service fees that we need to be aware of?
Wait a second. What was that? What service? I didn't get it.
Are there any monthly service fees that we need to be aware of?
No, we don't charge you a monthly service fee. No, we don't charge you that. Only this Linkus cloud service, like I said, that's an annual subscription based service. But actually, you can sell it to your end users. So this is kind of like a recurring business model. We're gonna sell it to you guys. You're gonna sell it to your end users. But it's not monthly. That's annually. That's the only thing.
Thank you very much for that clarification. The telephone number that you have up on the screen, is that the best number and website to reach out to Yeastar for any support that one would need, whether it's an end user or those of us here at Microcom?
This number is actually our local number in the States. So if you guys got any question, you wanna, call the support, you can call this number directly. Or you guys can also reach us through the mailbox, which is sales@yeastar.com. This is actually our mailbox. The sales team, they're gonna handle it directly.
Thank you, Jason, so much for answering all those questions for us today. And also, thank you to everyone for attending today's webinar. And if anyone has any further questions, please feel free to contact your sales rep or email us at sales@microcomtech.com. And if you wish to view any of the products mentioned or shown here today, please visit us at www.microcom.us. And please remember, this webinar presentation has been recorded and will be uploaded to your Microcom YouTube channel so that you can view it again. Thank you, Jason, so much for presenting all of this valuable information to us today. Thank you to everybody for joining us. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Take care.
Bye-bye.